Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Anchor Down, our second one of the year. We got Harrison here again today. Callan is getting x-rays in Duluth, so he's continuing to feel a bit better, but hopefully he gets good news with that. How are you doing?
Good. It feels good to be back. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, 2 days in a row. That's nice.
2 days?
two episodes in a row.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back. We talked about homecoming last week. How the homecoming week end up for you?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was fun to see you up on the stage up there. Sad you didn't win, but...
That's all right. It was nice that Mari got king and Haley got queen. It was a fun week.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that was on the court. Congrats.
Yeah. It was a good time. I know personally being on the court, it was fun with the rest of the people, and then Friday's coordination was pretty fun. Soccer video was really nice.
Thanks. Yeah. That was Holden and Andrew Matthews. They put on a pretty good show for the video.
Yeah, all of a sudden it got into like 4K, and it was really cool. Pretty nice video. Nice add to the already nice video. We got MEA next week, so next Wednesday is our last day of school of the week, and Thursday and Friday we have off. What's your plan for the week next week after MEA, or during MEA?
So Wednesday Minnesota United plays, so I think go down, catch that game with a few guys, a few friends, and then maybe stay down there. We'll see. I'm scheduled to work Thursday, so might not be able to stay down there, but it'll be fun. How about you?
Going to Florida. My grandparents got a place in Florida. I haven't been there yet. Tried a few times, but COVID happened, a lot of stuff happened, but yeah, you excited for the game? Who do they play?
They play Philadelphia, I believe.
Yeah. Who'd you say you're going with?
I'm going with Callan and Jacob, so
nice.
Hopefully Callan's good enough to go by then.
Yeah, get ready to cheer.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully he heals up, but that should be a fun time with those two. Yeah. We also after MEA, I think the following week, Friday or Saturday. I think Saturday. Well, it was fall ball, but nice dance. Nice that we can have that. We didn't have fall ball last year at prom, but nice to have that again. I was on Schoology the other day, and we get updates from Mrs. Fox all the time. And I was looking. You mentioned the school newspaper. You saw that on Schoology? Yeah,
it was fun to see. It's a nice. What's it called? Is it called What's Up Jackets?
Yeah, What's Up Jackets.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool to look at. It's a lot of cool things. There's the first part is it's kind of like a newsletter. It's kind of like a fun little thing to read. That's pretty cool. And then it also has the sports schedule, which might be a bit slower now, but that'll still be there. And what else is on there? There's a couple more things.
There's the first page is just what's coming up for the week. Second page always has sports, but obviously with the sports winding down, it'll be a bit of a lull with that until winter. But I think this coming week is issue 4, and there's a mountain bike story, and I think powder puff from the
previous week.
Yeah, from the previous week. But yeah, it's nice. I write the sports page, as you know, but it's going to be a bit slower, like you said, with sports coming to an end. But hopefully, the teams that are left have success in the postseason.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This weekend, there's actually the Bob Dylan monument outside of the high school. They're dedicating that to him. I think that's all finished up now at 1 on Saturday, and yeah, pretty cool monument. Have you seen it up close yet or no?
I haven't, a little bit. So when school started, they were almost done with it, and we kind of went out for gym class and got to see it a little bit. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty big thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it up close yet, but is it? You explain a little bit about it?
Yeah, I think it's kind of it says his name, and then it's the Nobel Prize, right, for literature. So yeah, it kind of says a little bit about that on there, and it's pretty cool. You can't miss it if you drive by the high school.
Yeah, it's coming from Howard Street or Rudy's. It's right on that corner by the Anchor. But yeah, pretty cool monument. Pretty cool that Bob Dylan being from Hibbing and getting the Nobel Prize for literature. Definitely something that should be dedicated. And also, there's a plaque on the bike trail with a quote, I think. On the bike trail by the bus museum, but that's pretty cool too. There's one more thing. Do you remember?
Yeah. Also, one more thing to commemorate him.
Yeah.
During the ceremony, or I don't know what. The dedication. think on Saturday, Toby and Frizzato is gonna be performing a Bob Dylan song, right?
Yeah.
We got Aiden and I got a sneak peek of that in choir class today. It sounded
nice.
really good. He's singing, playing the guitar, and he had
Shout out Toby.
harmonica. It was pretty good. It was pretty cool.
Guitar and harmonica at the same time.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice, and if you can catch that, it'll definitely be a treat.
Mhm.
The Hibbing Historical Society is also selling rare memorabilia that day.
Showing. I don't think they're selling.
Oh, showing? Okay,
Yeah, I think they're showing.
My bad.
Can't
Thanks for
buy
that
any of it.
clarification.
No, don't bring any money. You won't be able to
Yeah.
buy any of it.
But-
Unless you have lots of money. Then probably bring it because they might sell it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely a eventful day on Saturday, commemorating Bob Dylan. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll be fun.
So I went down to the soccer game yesterday, supporting the lads. Tough game yesterday. 4-5 seed, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough. Went to Hermantown. Kind of going into it, it was a tough game and you're going to have to work hard. We lost to them 6-2 previously in the year, so we expected a tough game. And they started really well, I think 29 minutes in. I think Hermantown scored in like the 30th minute, and it was a okay goal. It was decent. But we finished half 1-0, I think.
It was 1-0.
So going into halftime, we kind of knew that we need to work hard still defensively, but we also need to get guys up and try to find numbers up top and score. But we couldn't find anything in the back of the net.
I like I said, I was there. You guys played really well for that first 29 minutes. You're talking well, kind of controlling the ball for the most part too. But yeah, definitely made some strides this last year with this solid group of seniors. We had Turner, Caden, Callan, Alex, Jacob, Reed. Am I missing anybody? Oren, yep, Oren too, yep. And then
that might be it.
Yeah, but definitely made some strides last year, winning two.
I think it was
games.
2.
Yeah, but Mrs. Ford's first season is good, nice season, and hopefully those seniors lead the way for the younger guys and show them what success looks like and on and off the field. But what was it? You are a huge soccer guy. What was it like having that season end? So you're taking pictures, you were helping give the guys advice all year, being manager for them, and just seeing your buddies and yourself too. Just that season end like that as a senior. Yeah,
going through it since 7th grade. I think I'd always been there. My brother was a senior when I was in 7th grade, and then ever since I've just you've always been at that last game, that playoff game, and you think oh yeah, it's gonna be a while till I'm here, and it's not gonna feel like I'm going to be able to go through that game and it won't matter to me, but it's that final whistle blows and you're just wow, it's over. You realize it finally sets in that you'll never watch the guys or be with the guys to ever suit up again. You'll never have another bus ride. It's just it's all done. Unless you go to play college, but even then it's not the same guys. You grew up with those guys since you were playing U12s.
Yeah.
So it was pretty tough to see that and be a part of that, but
yeah, I think that's a good point. I've been playing with varsity guys in basketball since 8th grade, and season ends. Obviously, this last year we made it to state, so that was a bit different. But that was those guys I grew up with, and it hasn't really set in that I'm not going to play with them again. But just years before that, your seniors, you miss your seniors. Your seniors leave. And it's kind of just a repeat. Obviously, you cherish those guys and cherish the guys you were with, but you never think, I'm going to go through that and I'm going to never have a practice again, never have a bus ride again, and never have an overnighter. And it's just crazy how fast things have been going, especially since with COVID, and it just seems like things have flown by.
Definitely. It definitely gets taken for granted. If you're listening to this and you're a younger guy and you're in sports or anything you do, really just don't take it for granted, because it flies, it really does, and it seems dumb, and you wouldn't think it actually does, but time really does fly.
Yeah, and I like the point that you made about playing, personally, I'm going to go play college basketball. I'm playing with some guys that I know, but that's not the same as playing with guys you grew up with, and guys, that connection of your hometown. It's you have to play with them, but it's not like that. You get to play with your friends, because obviously with school you play with the guys in your school, but you get to play with your friends, and I think it helps a little bit going through that together. But like I said yesterday when I was in the stand seeing you guys, that final buzzer go off, I just felt bad just because knowing how much work you've put in, Callan's put in, Jacob's put in the last 2 years playing, and Alex, and just that you guys won't be able to do that again, sadly. But like you said, a really good year with that.
Yeah, I think as much as it sucks to like end the season on a loss and you don't make it to state, you only had one playoff game. I think if we look at like the bright side, we had 7 wins, and if you count this loss, it's 10. But regular season, the record was 7-9.
Yeah.
It's a really good season for like the past years. It's been a while since there's been 7 wins, and Alex was looking back on it, and he said the last time the Hibbing team has had like 2 playoffs wins was like 2017, I believe. So even then,
definitely
and it's been, I don't know, it's been a really good year and a fun year.
Yeah.
And I'll be excited to see what the guys do next year.
Yeah.
See how they can carry this over.
Carry that momentum. And like you said, the last few years it seems like we had 7 combined wins, but yeah, it was definitely fun to see in the last couple of years announcing you guys progress and you guys have fun with that, and we're continuing to work hard. But the girls also ended their soccer season yesterday. North Branch, I think. North Branch was a higher seed, obviously, with it being at North Branch, but I want to commend them on a season, and Coach Nice first season, so hopefully they can build on this season for next year and the year after. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, did you catch many girls games?
Whenever you were like, so if we had a game and then the girls played after or the girls played before, I would come, sit by you and announce, or watch you announce, or talk to you while you're announcing or whatever. But other than that, not really. When they played in St. Francis, we were there, so we stuck around and watched that. And Mr. Neese got a red card that game, so it's a bit of a questionable game to watch. But
yeah. At least he's shown some passion with that, though.
Yeah.
But they're definitely a bit younger than you guys, the boys soccer team. But hopefully they can use that experience from this year for next year. And obviously we won't be here, but we wish them the best of luck along with the boys team. Cross country, I think it was their conference meet yesterday. In Duluth. Yeah,
I think the girls got second.
Oh, they did. Okay.
I think they said that in the announcements this morning.
Yeah, and then tennis, they finished up their kind of regular season, and then the individuals, I think. What did Megan say? Megan said her and Claire, I think, are still going. So best of luck to them. Hopefully they can make a run at that section championship with the individual doubles. And football plays 2 Harbors this weekend, or Friday. Are you going to go watch?
I don't know yet. Probably.
Yeah, I can give you a ride. We can go support the boys. Yeah. I think that's a section game, so hopefully they can get that win.
Is that in Mountain Iron? Or
it's in Mountain Iron.
So home game.
Yeah, home game, but not really home game. So hopefully they can get a good outcome with that. And I was talking to Josh the other day, and he said that they may have a home playoff game. There's 7 teams in the section, and I think there's either 8 or 7, and one team dropped out. So
just dropped out.
Yeah, their season ended, but so he said they either play Rockridge at Rockridge or at home. So
where is Rockridge's field now?
I'm not sure. I'm not going to speak on it because I don't really know. But it's Virginia Revelth, I assume, one of the places.
Hopefully it's not. I mean, if it's in Virginia, then it's like pretty much a home game.
Yeah, basically a home game. Basically at my beach. It's not the same field. Yeah. Basketball season starting soon. The soccer season ending. Obviously, a lot of basketball guys like Alex, Jacob, Callan's you guys managing this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but that'll definitely be fun. One last run with everyone. Me, you, Alex, Jacob, Zach, and then the rest of the seniors and juniors and sophomores, and it kind of hasn't hit me that it's the last season like we were talking about earlier. But
I think it'll be different because you're always growing up, you always played a year ahead or 2 or whatever, so you always play with the guys like Parker and Mason and all those guys. So then this year it's gonna be your actual the guys that are in your grade and growing up. How will that be different for you?
It'll definitely be different. We're not gonna be as big. I'm the tallest guy, and I wouldn't say I'm the biggest guy, but it'll definitely be different. I'm excited though. It'll be a challenge, but it'll be a challenge that we all go through together. Obviously, I wouldn't say, obviously every year is a challenge. This year's
Yeah.
not any different, but losing 7 or 8 seniors, no matter who they are, is always going to be tough,
Yeah.
especially with the group we had last year. But yeah, I'm excited. We got 6, 7 seniors, and then some younger guys. Mason's brother Carson, he'll have a good role for us. But yeah, looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Let's get into professional sports. So, you want to lead us off with that? What sport you want to pick first?
Soccer.
Soccer? Okay.
Always.
The Loons. So, I got the Loons table here.
Yeah.
Right now, they're 7th in their conference.
That's above playoff line.
Yeah, but they're 8 points. They got about 6 games left, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
About that. And do you know how many are home or no?
I don't.
Couple, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said next week's is, but
Yeah.
so they're 8 points out of a home playoff game. Obviously, sometimes I cheer for the Loons just to cheer against the team that you're cheering for, which is that's just the way we roll. But I personally, I would want them to get a home playoff game just so you could have that experience at Allianz. So, but hopefully, it doesn't look like it this year. But
No.
maybe in the years.
There's always next year.
Yeah. But right now they're 1 point away from fifth seed. So first seed is Seattle, second seed is Kansas City, third seed is Colorado, fourth is Portland, fifth is Salt Lake, and sixth is LA. Who would you rather than play out of those teams in the playoff?
Not Seattle.
Not Seattle. That's who they lost to last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough loss. So I would say probably Kansas or Colorado.
Colorado? Did they just lose to Colorado?
Yeah, but I think if they went to Colorado or played Colorado, it'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Callan's a big Colorado
Yeah,
guy,
he is.
so that'd be a fun game to watch or be at. But that'd be a fun conference final.
If it was, say, the first playoff game is Loons Colorado in Colorado, would you go?
I'd think about it. I'm not
Okay.
sure yet, but
Yeah.
maybe.
So, like we said, they need to jump Portland by 8 points in these last
Yeah.
6 games. So they got 6 left. You let me know. I'm gonna name off the games, and you tell me if you think it's gonna be a win. All right?
Okay.
And we can quote you on that in the future. So they got Austin first.
That's a win.
Win.
So that's
All
3.
right. What about Philadelphia? They're in the other conference, right?
Yeah, they're pretty solid. That's a win.
Okay, a win.
Yeah.
Okay, LAFC.
That's a win.
Okay.
No, because
Good thing this is on camera. 'cause-
LAFC they're not as good this year. So
Okay, Vancouver.
That's a win.
you have
That's
them
12
going 4
points
for 4
right
now. Okay, Kansas City.
That's a draw.
Draw.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so 4-1-0 so far.
Yeah.
And then LA Galaxy in the last game of the season.
It's the last game of the year. I want to say that one's in LA.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but if it's in LA, I'd say a loss.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say draw again.
But if it's in Minnesota, it's a win because everyone's gonna show up to Allianz Field and the game before playoffs, and it'll be crazy.
Yeah. What's the capacity of that place again?
It's like 19,000.
90?
Not 90. 19.
Oh, jeez, I was gonna say 90 is a lot, but so you got them going 4-1-1 maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll visit that each week. I hope they can get those wins and get the home playoff game, but we'll see. Timberwolves, I'll take the next one. We got Timberwolves. I don't know. I don't think they lost a preseason game, but definitely a bright future there with Ant, one of the most entertaining guys in the league. First game's Wednesday the 20th against the Rockets. What, you think they're gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win. Probably start off the season 2-0 like usual, and then lose the rest of the games.
No.
Yeah, this is my prediction for the season. Today is Wednesday, October 13th. The Timberwolves are making the playoffs. Remember that. So
82-0.
no, just making the playoffs.
Oh.
But hopefully they can get that season off to a good start. The Wild start their season. They play Anaheim, the Ducks on Friday. So
Yeah.
tune into that probably on Fox, not Fox Sports North, but Valley Sports now since
Yeah.
they changed that.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can have a good season with,
Kirill.
him coming back.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to try to say his name. I probably would have said it
What
wrong.
was the deal though? Like he wanted more money or something.
Yeah, so he might have went back to,
What country or some
I
country?
think, yeah, it was Europe somewhere. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but good that we signed him back.
We're winning the league.
Yep.
The Stanley Cup. It's ours.
Yeah, the Wild are winning the Stanley Cup. That's your prediction?
Yeah.
All right. The Vikings, 2-3. Did you watch the game last week?
No, I lost. I watched the final kick. It was actually being watched at Allianz Field on the big screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the final kick.
Is that more entertaining than the soccer game?
Well, the warm-ups because the game hadn't started. So yeah, everyone went crazy. And actually, fun fact: our kicker, what's his name, Greg or something?
Greg Joseph.
Yeah. He's actually followed by Weston McKinney on Instagram.
Who's Weston McKinney? You gotta explain.
United States men's national team player. So,
Alright.
Big time player.
Yeah, he's probably he's a big player. Vikings got the Panthers this week. The week week 6 of the NFL season.
Is that where Teddy is now?
No, he's at the Broncos. He was there. That's where Sam Darnold is, the old Jets QB. But week 6 kicks off tomorrow with the Bucs and the Eagles. So hopefully your guy Tom Brady can get a win.
My guy.
Yeah, didn't you have a Tom Brady jersey?
Yeah, when he played for the Patriots and they won the Super Bowl.
And then you had a Peyton Manning jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of a bandwagon.
Yeah, kinda.
Not anymore though.
Yeah. Now you just got the Loons who lost last week and USA who lost to Panama. Tough week last week.
Yeah.
You still feeling good about them winning the group, or just qualifying?
See, I don't think it doesn't really matter. We don't need to win the group. We just need to qualify. Right now, Mexico's above us. That won't last. We're better than Mexico. We'll jump them, so we will win the group, but I don't think we have to.
Yeah.
Somehow Panama is in third because they beat us, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it's like Canada and then Costa Rica.
Yeah.
But
definitely lots of games left. Croatia drew last week to Slovakia. Tough week. The ref called back a goal. I don't even know why. It was offsides, but
yeah, that was happening during our 7th hour. I thought you were gonna break your iPad.
Yeah.
Watching the score up.
No. Gotta take good care of that school iPad. But they have 2 games left against Malta. That should be a win. If that's not a win, we're not going to qualify.
Where's Malta?
Second game is Russia. I believe that's in Croatia. And if that's in Croatia and they win both those games, they automatically qualify. They don't have to go to the playoffs.
Where's Croatia's stadium? Is it in Dubrovnik?
Osijek. It's spelled Osijek. I don't know how to pronounce it for sure. But yeah, hopefully we'll keep talking about that in the future. And looking forward to the break next week, like we talked about, and hopefully Callan can continue to heal up. I think if we, when we do our podcast next week with MEA, it might be a different day, but hopefully Callan's back and his X-rays go well, and well wishes to him. And like Harrison and I talked about today, you guys that are in sports, younger seniors, juniors, sophomores, just cherish the time that you have, because soccer season came to an end yesterday, and it's just like when you're in high school, that's just every fall soccer, every winter basketball, spring, if you're in a spring sport, every spring track, and you get that routine, and I always think there's going to be another next year, but at some point it's going to end, and just make sure you cherish that. Right?
Yeah, don't take it for granted.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully the rest of our Hibbing sports teams in the fall conclude their season with a deep section run, maybe even a state run. I know volleyball got a win last night, but good luck to the rest of those sports teams, and enjoy the rest of this week, and get to that football game Friday against Two Harbors, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another podcast with me and Harrison, and see you next week.
Hibbing Public Access Television would like to thank U.S. Bank for providing us with studio space.